Hello my friends, Boomy here once again with another video for you, my swtor brothers and sisters. How's everyone doing today in a galaxy far, far, far? What's that? What? Oh, a little birdie told me something interesting. Oh wait, this is your first time on the channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for all your swtor fun, news, speculation, and guides, sometimes, and updates right here, right now, my friends. We have the dev live stream. It's coming very soon. In fact, by the time you're watching this video, it is the day of the live stream for 7.7. We're gonna find out all kinds of crazy things, right? We're gonna find out the most important things for Star Wars: The Old Republic, like when's the next bundle? What's gonna be on the cartel market? Will they say
boys? Second one, circuit combat drones. Very cute, very deadly to enemies around them. Pew 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 pew. Pew pew. Love it. Pew pew.
Let's pray to God that that never, ever happens. But, my friends, I have a little birdie. A little birdie has told me something, sent me something that might come true. Now, before we start into it, it could be speculation, could be rumor, allegation, not allegations, but allegedly. This is stuff that has been data mined off the PTS, and since I left the content creator program on my own free will, thank you very much, I can report on any damn thing I want. Isn't that great? Anyways, my friends, there's some stuff coming onto the PTS that we are going to talk about, especially when it comes to the voice acting strike, the voice actors, what we're going to get for 7.6, and what are we going to get for 7.7. So let's get into it, let's read it, and then we will discuss. Now here you go, my friend. This comes from a very trusted and very solid source of mine. They said the 7.6 update contained a lot of missing voice lines for the story update, confirming that the voice actors are the main reason for the delay. We already knew that, LOL. That's something I've been wanting to say too. I was thinking about that today when I saw this, is that swtor does this thing to where we all might know something that swtor isn't talking about, but everyone knows about it. And then, say, a month or 2 months later, swtor comes out and like, guys, we need to talk about this. This is what's going on. And we're all sitting there like, we already know this. You people suck at keeping secrets. So I think it is hilarious that if they do come out in a live stream and finally admit the reason why 7.6 is delayed and maybe a portion of 7.7 is because of the voice actor strike, which continues to go on and on and on. I heard that there was a somewhat of a temporary deal struck. I'm not entirely sure about that. I tried to look it up and couldn't find it. But I think it's hilarious that the longer this goes on, the more companies are going to be or want to be more willing to use AI and stuff. So they're kind of defeating their own purpose. But let's get back into what's going on. They continue. The current 7.7 PTS version actually had missing voice lines updated. So they have recorded the missing voice lines. Now, we don't know if that means we will actually see the 7.6 story soon, but there is a higher chance. And they also continued, regarding the 7.7 story, the chance that the story from 7.7 update is coming out before 7.8 is very low. There are barely any recorded voice lines for this update in the game files. Now, the interesting part is that they have seemingly recorded new voice lines during the voice actor strike. I don't know if that was an exception or that they have reached some sort of deal, but the dev stream on Thursday just got a whole lot more interesting. I think yes, I agree with that 100%. We have all these games coming out with stuff that has tons of voice lines, and yes, I know they did that a long time ago, yada, yada, yada. But other games are finding ways around it. And if this is true, this is what people were data mining off of the PTS, one, I think it's great. I think it's great that we might finally, allegedly, rumoredly, hear about 7.6, the delay in that, probably hear about 7.7. I'm not at all surprised that 7.7 stuff might be delayed and pushed back because 7.6 story content never launched. So, yeah, I'm not surprised by that at all. However, with saying that, it should be very interesting to see what the devs have to say during the live stream about this, especially when they dropped the whole Jadis thing, which honestly, if you're a member of this channel and you saw, or a subscriber, whatever, you know, and you saw that we talked about this, Darth Jadis had already been data mined. So we knew he was coming back. We just didn't know when. And now we do. He's coming back. So swtor, again, what it's really famous for doing is painting itself in a corner and doing terrible jobs at getting itself out of that corner. So they're kind of in a position to where they need to show, not just show something, but implement something. That is where swtor is. The dev team has put the game right now. If this is true, and I hope it's true, I think that's great. I think that's awesome. I want to see this. We need to get some story in this, or the game's is going to keep bleeding more players. But I like I said, I hope this is true. I hope it is. I hope swtor just stops painting itself in the corner and just becomes transparent about things. Lets us know why, instead of dancing around the subject when the rest of us are just doing our own research and finding out just with a quick Google search what's happening and putting 2 and 2 together. It just doesn't make sense how untransparent this team is compared to other teams that are out there that are producing games. I don't understand the reasons why. I never have with my years being affiliated with them. It has always boggled my mind, the weird random stuff that they just kept under tight control. When, you know, if they hadn't, it would have done far better for the game. But anyways, my friends, put your comments in the comment section below. What do you think about this? Do you think what they have gathered onto PTS, do you think this is what they're going to talk about on the live stream? Get your bingo cards ready. You know, I've already seen the comments from the last video about what they're going to talk about. And yes, we know there's going to be cartel marketitis. We know there's going to be another stupid bundle. I think they will talk about art modernization, especially when it comes to character art modernization, because that needs to be handled. Talk about one of the most unpopular things in the game. That would be it. What do you guys think they're going to talk about? Do you think this is right? Let me know in the comment section below. And don't forget, my friends, to hit that like button, the share button, and that bell notification button, my friends. It truly, really does help out the channel quite a bit and helps our reach get out there even further. And hey, do you want to get access to early release of all the videos and a monthly podcast, which I'll be doing soon this week? Why not become a member to the channel? Yes, it quite literally keeps the lights on. Either way, my friends, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, become part of the family here at Boomy Nation, the freak show YouTube, the black sheep of gaming. And as always, my friends, remember to be kind. It's about community, and don't forget to spay and neuter your Wookiees. We'll see you later, my friends. Good day. Hit that button, ask for more.